1981, in his address to the nation on the Program for Economic Recovery, President Ronald Reagan made the following comment, quote, "As a third step, we propose to dismantle 2 cabinet departments, energy and education. Both secretaries are wholly in accord with this. Some of the activities in both of these departments will, of course, be continued either independently or in other areas of government. There's only one way to shrink the size and cost of big government, and that's by eliminating agencies that are not needed and are getting in the way of the solution. ... By eliminating the Department of Education less than 2 years after it was created, we can not only reduce the budget, but ensure that local needs and preferences, rather than the wishes of Washington, determine the education of our children." Ronald Reagan. The Federal Department of Education was created in 1979. Many people can't even remember a time when it was not a creation. But there was such a time. 200 years our nation flourished and had rigorous education absent the Federal Department of Education. I, too, am a product of public education. But I contend if we want to empower parents, end the hypersexualized woke culture that's invading our classrooms, we need to give school board members and parents the ability to determine the education of their children and empower them by returning to the brilliance of our founding fathers, the 18 enumerated powers that list those things that the federal government should do. Education is not mentioned. That's why Thomas Jefferson made the comment, in order for the federal government to be involved in education, you have to have a constitutional amendment. We need to follow the advice of our founding fathers, put this back in the hands of our state, and they can determine what is happening in the classroom. That is the success for our children, for this country. And I yield.